Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Snyder. I'll be your health and PE teacher for Odysseyware or your online learning and digital citizenship teacher for Edgenuity. Hopefully you've already checked out the video on organization, but if not, this may be your first or second video, and this video will be about tips for success. So in other words, how can you be successful or more successful in the online environment? What can you do? The first is organization. So if you haven't checked out the video on how to keep yourself more efficient and organized, check that video out. It's a good one. Trust me, I made it myself. So, all right, corniness is abundant in this course, first of all. So, I'm going to apologize. But anyway, to be successful as an online learner, I've come up with 8 different tips to try to help you achieve success, or at least more success than maybe you would otherwise without these tips. We'll see. Hopefully they work for you. But what they are is the first is staying organized. I can't tell you how big of a deal that is. I've worked with several students I've worked with a lot of students, thousands over the years, especially in the online environment, where many were not organized. The high school environment seems to be a bit more so. One of the things that I see is a lot of images spread out and files spread out all over the desktop. When it comes to finding something, they can't do it because there's too many. There's too much clutter there. So stay organized. Again, check out that first video I made about organization and efficiency. That will be a huge step towards your success. Organization doesn't stop on the computer. Organization is your surroundings. Now, for me, clutter, that messes with me. I can't think. All right. So I need to make sure that my work area is very organized. I need to make sure it's clean, it's neat. Once that happens, then I can actually think. If it's got clutter in it, I literally can't think. I'll stop. I have to organize and clean everything. Yeah, I'm a bit, maybe, I don't know. There's something wrong with me, I think. I'm not sure. That's what my wife says, maybe. But anyway, I have to do that. So it's something that I have to do to make sure that I can actually work and work well. Once that happens, it's like, boom, firing on all cylinders all of a sudden. We're good to go. Let's rock on. So organization. It's the computer, it's your surroundings, it's all about you and how you need to be organized. Some people can work with things around them. That's awesome. Good for you. Rock on. If that's your style, go for it. Along with organization comes distractions. You got to try to limit your distractions. It's not always easy depending on your work environment. I get that. Some of us have big spaces to work in. Some of us have little spaces to work in. Some of us don't have a lot of people around. Some of us have a ton of people around. So you want to make sure that you're trying to limit distractions, whether it's people, whether it's noises or something like that. This thing, keep it away. Your cell phone, keep that away. Keep it in the other room, all right? Because all that does is give you access to, texting or other internet sources, things like that. Tabs on your computer screen, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever else you're involved in, shut them down. Get them off your screen. Those are distractions. Do it myself. Okay, so if I'm working, all of a sudden, if that tab's sitting there, maybe I'm at home and I'm doing a few things, and I have that tab there or whatever, I find myself stopping a lot and clicking over there. So I got to shut it down. I got to focus. I only have open what I need to have open at that time. There's other times for those types of things, and when you're working, that's not the best time for it. The third step, work every day. Definitely. You don't have to necessarily work every day. It's not like it's a requirement or anything, but you should try to work as often as possible. For me, I have to work every day. The second I start skipping time, skipping days, skipping hours, I put it off. I prolong it. It becomes not an important thing for me to do, and it could become forgotten about if I'm not careful. So, like I said, personally, for me, I have to work every day. If you can go a day or two, or if your schedule demands that you have to skip time, then by all means, skip time. But make sure that your schedule doesn't demand you to skip time because you're going out with friends or something like that. Make sure that your schedule is tight and consists of work when you can, as often as you can, because you want to make sure you stay on top of it. The problem with skipping time is that the work doesn't go anywhere. The workload stays there. So let's say you skip a month. Now all of a sudden you've got that much more work to do every single day. By staying at it as often as possible, hopefully every day if you can, now all of a sudden you go from instead of having to do like 10 things a day, 10 lessons a day, and spending hours upon hours at the computer, you're spending a lot less time at the computer. That's the hope anyway. In addition, step 4, Read lessons and questions thoroughly. Don't skim. Sometimes skimming takes longer than it does just to read everything, because you skim, you don't retain anything, meaning it doesn't get stored up here. You have to go back and skim again and skim again and skim again. And when you're skimming, you're trying to look for certain things. You're trying to get the gist of things. It doesn't help you put it together. It doesn't help you put that puzzle piece together, put those pieces together. So read lessons and questions thoroughly. You'll get a lot more out of it. Oh, and here's like a pet peeve of mine. Take actual notes. I know, right? Crazy. Who would take actual notes? You want me to write something down? Mr. Snyder, you want me to type it out? What? Seriously, do that. Take actual notes. Write it down. Type it out. I don't know. I'm just saying. Taking a screenshot of something doesn't do you any good. Maybe it does for some. I'll give people that. But writing it out will actually help you retain it more, because you're reading it and you're probably going to say it while you're writing it. And then you're actually writing it, so you're going to retain it or memorize it better. So when it comes time for like a lesson question or a quiz question, boom, it's right there. It's all already here. You know that answer. Okay, it's a quick recall. Otherwise, it's like, I have no idea. Where did I put that screenshot? Wait, I'm not organized. Now I can't find it. See, it's like the snowball effect, the avalanche thing. Okay. Along with that, use the resources we provide as teachers, whether it's videos, links, whatever the case may be. Use them. Go to them first. If you read something thoroughly, don't understand it, or even if you skim it and you don't understand it, check out the resources. Go back to the lesson content. Go through those things. Maybe you're still not getting it. Then go to step 7 and take a brain break. This needs to rest every so often, believe it or not. So maybe go get something to drink, a bottle of water, grab a granola bar or some sort of healthy snack or healthier snack. Maybe get some exercise, running in place, take a walk around the block, something like that. But keep it short, 5, 10, no longer than 15 minutes. Kind of get you to refocus, get your energy back in store. That's something that you really want to try to focus on. Come back, read it again, use the resources again. It might just click. That short little break is what you needed. If it doesn't work, then reach out for help immediately. Do those steps and you'll be very successful. Again, 8 quick, easy steps will help lead you to success. Reach out to me for help via email, phone call, virtual office, whatever the case may be, whatever is most effective for you. I would love to help. I want to see you be successful. And following these 8 steps, as well as reading that organizational video, are key in helping you be a successful online learner. With that, have an awesome day, great rest of the week, and I'll see you later. Bye.